Welcome, everybody, to today's TEA LEA webinar. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Leo Colegio, and I'll be your host today. As a reminder, the chat feature is disabled. However, you may put questions in the Q&A section. Presenters will review the submissions. And if you place something there, it'd be best to place an email address there so that the presenter can see if they'll be able to can respond to the email or respond by email. And there will be no live Q&A today, however. Our first topic today is Dyslexia Updates. And here to talk about the Dyslexia Updates is Michelle Reeves, and she is our TEA State Dyslexia Coordinator. I'm going to turn it over to Michelle Reeves. Michelle?
Hi, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to share my screen. Make sure I find the right one. Okay, so it should be filled with the TEA website. So Leo, I just want to double check.
It is.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to take you to the Dyslexia website this afternoon, but I want to start just from the TEA website, just in case you're new and have never been there. I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so the quickest way is go to the A to Z index, click on that, and then click on S for special education. Scroll down to special education. And then you will see dyslexia over here on the right. Click on that, and then you're at the Dyslexia and Related Disorders website. So I'm going to walk you through the website, show you some documents that have been updated. And today we actually have a new post. The Spanish version of the Dyslexia Handbook was posted this morning. So I'm going to point that out here in just a second. So here we go. As we scroll down, we have the Dyslexia Handbook. So you have the Texas Dyslexia Handbook 2021. This is the English version. And then here is our Spanish version. Again, that was posted just this morning. So perfect day to be sharing updates. And then you have Appendix A. This is the FAQ section of the Dyslexia Handbook. A lot of great information in there. If you have not checked that out, please do. And I'm going to come back to this in just a little bit because there's a document I want to point out, but I'm going to do the whole site first. All right. And then some additional resources. We did update this website in August, so that's another reason why I'm pointing it out. These are all the resources that we provided last year for all the updates for the Dyslexia Handbook. So you can see the webinar from last year that we did. You have the recording, a link to the recording, a link to the PDF. We also did webinars for families in English and in Spanish. So you have a link to the recording for English, the PDF, and then you have Spanish, a link to the webinar and the PDF as well. And then the last two documents here are what every LEA was required to post on their website. It was the Dyslexia Handbook 2021 update, important changes for families to understand. So those have also been posted. And as I scroll down, the next section is Dyslexia Resources. So this is services for students with dyslexia and coding instructional arrangements. This is one that has been updated August 2022. And I'm going to show you where it is in the appendix as well, just so you know, and it's updated there. And then you have the Dyslexia Allotment Spending Guidance document. We have the Dyslexia PIMS coding overview. This was also updated in August, and I'm going to take you to that here in just a minute as well. And then the rest of the stuff that is here has been here in the past. There were just webinars about IEPs and evaluation. And then at the bottom, new that we've added are to the administrator address correspondence, TAA. So these are the ones that have been done in the past from 2020 all the way to 2022. All right, I'm going to scroll back up to the top, point out a couple of things up here as well. If you are looking for information about dyslexia monitoring, know that on this site, you can just click on review and support, and you can get there that way. And then I wanted to point out two things, the Child Find Evaluation and Art Support link here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. Leo, are y'all seeing the Child Find website?
Yes, we are.
Okay, great. I just want to be sure because I know sometimes you can click and you're not following me. So then you have recorded webinars. And down here, I just wanted to point out the Evaluating Dyslexia in the Full and Individual FIE that you could attend. All right, I'm going to take us back. And then also wanted to be sure and point out our Dyslexia Tea course. And it was updated to align with the Dyslexia Handbook back in April. So that's where you can get to it right here. And then just my information, special education and curriculum, our ESC contacts, because there is a dyslexia specialist in every ESC. And you can find them when you click here. It'll take you to the ESCs, and then you'll have to go to their website and look for that. All right, so I said I was going to come back to Appendix A. I'm going to click on that. And you can see with number 12, here is the services for students with dyslexia and coding instructional arrangement. So again, the document is in the appendix, but it's also on the website. It was updated in August. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. And then there was another document I said I was going to come back to. Let me scroll down to that. This is Dyslexia PEIMS coding overview. This used to be a one-page document. Now it is 2 because we added the dyslexia screening exception reasons, and the 12 are here. If you have not seen this document before, these are the PEIMS requirements for dyslexia, and we just have them all in one place. Great resource. All right. And that is it. That is all I have today. But hopefully, if you haven't seen this site before, now you know about it. And anytime you want the most up-to-date information about dyslexia, please go to the TEA Dyslexia and Related Disorders website. And thanks for having me this afternoon.
Thank you for the presentation, Michelle, and thank you, everybody. This concludes our webinar for today. As a reminder, there will be a recording posted to the website in the next day or two, and you can check back for that. Thank you for joining us. Have a good afternoon.